One of the many popular new fixtures near the Strip. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Has his man caught by Odunze. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, so we did not give you any chance.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Hey, volunteer.
One play action. Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Williams with 3rd and long. He finds Odunze downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Odunze touchdown. So it's a home run. finishes their opening possession of this game, partner, and gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. And he just hit one.
That one splits the uprights.
Raiders nothing.
And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. They made it 3 yards on the tote to bring up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Smith. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And it's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Catch is made in close. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Here's Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. There was a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
The ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. From the 41. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Hits him on the out route. Decent game here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Working from the gun, Williams. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. The aggressiveness from this defense. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11. finds a seam down the middle. A lot of mess on the move here. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Williams set to pass. And all around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Back at the 28-yard
Now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something. Point right there.
Man downfield, and Myers has it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. First throw for the backup now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away, and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Looking for the back that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Carlson now to add one more.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 21. Bears 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. First down throw by Williams. Hits his target, and that's Durham Smythe. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun to get to Swift. And that one's forward for 82 yards. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First down, Bears.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Williams. Working the sideline. That's Odunze. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that
wide open downfield, got it! And Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Raiders 28, Bears 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Complete beyond the marker. He gets loose down the right side. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out at halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point.
Carlson on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
35, Bears 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of From the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now here's Williams. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Putting a receiver in motion. Finds him over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Smith. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that's a Vegas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's a sweep. He comes the pass forward. Not the way to begin a new set of down line.
Hippolyte on the stop. Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Smith. This one finds Thornton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
3rd and just 2 to go. And again, it's Smith. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's good.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
He takes it himself. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Shotgun give here to Jensen. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Running behind second Swift. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, it came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. He will go for it, Williams. He beams one deep right side. Big game downfield. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And off to Genty. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey, we go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. As he gets back to the line, 2nd down coming up.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On the gun, Gabriel. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Now Gabriel on 4th down. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down that challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Finds a seam down the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams to throw on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Headed out right. He can run it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Genty. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders nearing their 2nd win in the campaign.
At the 19-yard line.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Las Vegas.
They're going to pass it here. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's keeping it himself on the 3rd down option. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Right now, boys. Down right, down right.
Smith on 4th down. Getting out to his left. Catch is made in close. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
Gain of 6.
There are times a quarterback's got to be Brock Smith. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Not on the same page with his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
1st down, Bears.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.